Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the newly released real-time API from OpenAI. We all have our fair share of criticism which we have done on the channel on OpenAI, but the fact remains that still their models are the number one models out there, whether it is open sourced or closed source. Plus, they keep innovating stuff which is really groundbreaking. And this new real-time API seems to be one of those things. The reason why I am saying it because look, up till now, to create a voice assistant experience, developers had to transcribe audio with an automatic speech recognition model like Whisper, and then we used to pass the text to a text model for inference after getting it transcribed from Whisper, and then we would play it back to the user by converting it from text to speech with another models. Not only this approach is quite cumbersome, but we have to deal with three different LLMs or models in order to do first transcribe it into text, then get the inference from model through that text, and then play it back from TTS or uh, uh, text to speech model in order to give it to the user. Not only it was inducing lot of latency, as you can imagine, plus lot of emotions, emphasis and accents were not up to the mark with this method. So if you now want to build a uniform, harmonious voice assistant experience, whether it is for a call center or for your own voice tooling with AI powered magic, then you can do that with this real-time API. With this chat completion API, now you can handle the entire process with a single API call, and still it will be slower than the human conversation like I'm speaking now, but it will be much more faster than the existing or previous process. The real-time API from OpenAI improves this by streaming audio inputs and outputs directly, enabling more natural conversational experience. It can also handle interruptions automatically, much like we have seen in ChatGPT's advanced voice mode. So under the hood, it is using the WebSocket, and it is primarily simply making a connection to exchange messages with GPT-4o model. That is all it is doing. Another cool thing about this real-time API is that it supports tool calling or function calling. So it means that, for example, if you want to ask your voice assistant what is the weather, you can do that in single API call, and it is going to pull the weather out for you with the help of your own tool, or you can just use that tool or function calling for any purpose you like. At the moment, it is, of course, it is an OpenAI, so it's a paid option, so you would need to go to platform.openai.com, and from there you would need to grab your API key, or you would just need to buy some credits onto their website. If you're just starting out, maybe just drop in $10 US in their account, and then you should be able to use it. Now let me take you to the playground, and then I'll show you how it looks like. So this is a playground where I'm already logged in. The address is platform.openai.com/playground/realtime, and I will also drop the link to it in video's description. Now it's a very simple, familiar interface, as if you have used OpenAI's platform before. On the left hand side, you just need to select real time if you haven't already. Once you select it, you will see that in the middle you would have to enable access to your microphone, and then on the right hand side we have some of the hyper parameters which controls the output. And if you just scroll through it, you will see that there are a lot of functions: temperature, max token. So temperature is primarily that determines the response of the model, how much creative or non-creative it will be. The value is normally 0, between 0 to 1. 1 means very creative, 0 means not creative at all, and so we just keep it in between. So you see right now it is 0.8, which is quite creative, it is closer to fun. And here you can add your functions or tools if you want to. Now right now it comes with these voices: alloy, echo and shimmer. You can just select whatever you like, and then from there there is also system prompt, which means that whatever you want your model to do, you can change it as per your choice. Maybe you want it to act like a pirate speak or something like that. So I'm just going to keep it like this. I'm just going to click on enable access, and it is going to ask me whether to allow my microphone or not. I want to allow it, so I'm just going to click on allow. So, and then I'm just going to click on start session. Let me also put on my headset so that it will be easier. So now let me start the session.
Bonjour, comment puis-je vous aider aujourd'hui?
Can you speak in English?
Of course I can. What would you like to talk about today?
What is happiness, by the way?
Happiness is a complex and subjective emotion. It's often described as a state of well-being and contentment, where one experiences positive feelings such as joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. It can come from various sources, like relationships, achievements, or even simple pleasures in life. What makes you happy?
That's cool. Thank you for your time today.
You're very welcome. If you have any more questions or just want to chat, I'm here. Have a great day.
Okay, and then I have clicked on that X on the very right, and you see that it has now just stopped it. So it is quite cool, I would say. And if you want to start it again, you can start the session again. And then maybe you can change the, okay, you can't change the voice once you have generated it. You see, whatever I'm speaking, it is noting it down.
It sounds like you might be experiencing an issue with voice recognition or input. If you're trying to interact with a device or software and it's not responding to your voice, there could be a problem with the microphone or the voice recognition settings. Have you tried checking the microphone connection or the settings for the software you're using?
How can I talk with this real-time API with Python code?
To interact with a real-time API using Python, you typically use an HTTP client library like requests. Here's a basic example. 1. Install the requests library if you haven't already. You can do this using pip.
Okay, so you see that this looks really cool to me. It is explaining what the code is, and it is not just reading it verbatim. It is actually just printing it out. So I think this is LLM, and then another API call is just transcribing it. Amazing stuff. Let me quickly check how much it has cost me, and I will tell you. Give me a sec. Let me go to my billing. So this is my billing at the moment, and you see just for this it has cost me around 24 cent US at the moment. And they have the whole pricing on their website if you want to check. Anyway, if you want to use it in your code, you can use this JavaScript code from their website, which simply is just opening a WebSocket, and then you can start talking with it in this loop. But beware, this could get pretty expensive pretty soon because it is running in the loop, and they have few other examples which you can check on their platform.openai.com. Just go to real-time API, and these are all the examples which you can use it in the code. Beware that it is still in the beta, so there might be some stuff happening there in terms of bugs and other things. So beware of it, and I won't recommend it using in the production environment at the moment. Maybe play around with it, and then in few weeks time when it is more stable and mature, feel free to go into it and play around. So before I stop the video, let me also introduce you to our sponsor, which are AgentQL. AgentQL is a query language for extracting data from web pages quickly, easily, and at scale. You can use the Python SDK to run your queries in production using Playwright, and use the browser-based debugger for optimizing queries in real time on any web page. AgentQL is a robust alternative to fragile XPath and DOM CSS selectors, as it uses the power of AI to analyze the page structure to find the data you are looking for. I will also drop the link to their website in video's description, so do check them out. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what you think in the comments, and please subscribe to the channel. If you are already subscribed, please do me a favor and share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thank you for your all the support and watching.